Now let's talk about the what I have done today in the backend section. Basically, I have created the user schema which validated the upcoming user input. Suppose someone want to create uh, an account using their name and an email, then it should satisfy the requirement of the schema that is um, created by the uh, backend system. The schema basically created using the Mongoose. I have imported the Mongoose from Mongoose and I have declared a variable user schema which create the new object using the mongoose.schema where we have two fields that is name and email. Name should be string type and if is required, uh, if there is a space in the name, it should be a trim. Minimum length of the name should be uh, two. That is, it should have two characters and maximum characters in the name should be 100. That's the requirement of the name section. Now let's see the email section. Email type should be string and it is also required. If there will be speed, it also be trimmed. And if there is a uppercase letter, then it should be converted to the lower cases. That's the requirement of the email field. And one thing is here, a timestamp field. It is also true. It is basically used to uh, s- save the user data with the time when it is created. So that's it. Basically, MongoDB automatically assign the created time and date. And the after creating the schema, we have used indexing, and that helps us to sort the email using the index, and it is unique. That means there will be no duplicate emails are allowed to save in the database. Now, after that, I have created an variable const user that's save the model. Basically, model is the functionality to create the new user using the mongoose model using the uh, user defined user schema. At the end, I have export the created user. Export default user basically it has to uh, it can be used on the different folder, or you can say we can if we are using the export default, it can be easily used in the different sections of the server by using import. Now next talk about the how this schema I have used to in the repository section. I have imported the as I have said imported the user from the model user.model.js. After that, I have created the third operation function that is create user. find by ID, find all, update user, delete user, and find by email. You can see all functions are using the async await because the database operations are asynchronous. So we have used the async await function. Now suppose someone want to create a user from the services. First, the if a controller pass the validated data to the services, services will be called the function that is defined in the or imported from the repository sections. Suppose someone want to create an user, it will call the create users services. First, it will be check whether the email already exists or not. If exists, it will throw an error with a status code 409. That is a email already exists. Then it will call the create user function with the data. We have create user function I have basically imported from the repository section. Now create user function will be called that it is in the repository section. Create user function pass data as parameter and it will call the model that is imported from the user.model.js. The user.create by using the data, it will call the inbuilt MongoDB create function. It will create the new user using the data. That create function takes it to the user schema where mongoose.model will be create the new user uh, using the data faster in the function. Similarly, if someone want to find the user using the ID, then the find by ID function will be called. If someone want to see, suppose admin want to see all the how many user are registered, then it will use the find all function where the pagination concept is used. Pagination concept work like that. Suppose someone want to see the second page and each page contains the 10 users, then 2 minus 1 that is 1 and multiply limit that is 10. Uh, then the skip value becomes the 10. It means we have to skip the first 10 users name and then we have to show from 11 to 20 the next 10 user in the second page. That's the concept of the pagination. First, it called the user to find that is again the inbuilt function in the Mongoose to find the user in the database. It includes the sorting and skipping and limit. It will sort the data in the ascending order, then skip the first 10, and the second page will contain only the 10 user as suppose a limit is the fast as 10. That's how all the user will be served in the different page wise. That is called pagination. Now, similarly, we have update user, which pass two parameter user ID and the update data. It will be used to find by ID and update. Again, the inbuilt Mongoose command. We update the user. Here, new means first it will check whether the user exists or not. If it is not, then new user will be created. After creating, it validate the user whether it has satisfy the different constraint of the schema or not. Then it will update. If there is any issues in any field of the schema, then it will return uh, the old data without updating any field. And similarly, we have a delete user function where ID is passed as parameter. We have used the user dot find by ID and delete that will first find the ID and then it will delete in the database. At the last, we have the find by email. It pass the email as a parameter. The find one function will be called and first a matching email will be if matched, then first email will be returned. That's all about the today's lessons of lessons in the backend section. That is I have done in the today. Thank you.